The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Brooks now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting the half with a give to Brown. Jukes his way into space. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bengals have a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Cincinnati.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Right side cut by Higgins. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 47.
Give on second, it's Brown. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That's good for a couple of yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
And the Bengals first down.
Burrow setting up the play action. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Bengals first down.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow connects on the crosser. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal, Cincinnati.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Well, this late in the year, Brock, just about every team in the league, as we all know, is battling some injury woes, and these guys are no exception.
It's an unfortunate byproduct of any sport, but especially the trauma involved in this sport. You're going to lose guys over the course of a season. And the later...
He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Here's White on the return. He dodged the tackle. This makes it up to the 25. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. On 1st down, they'll run. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Another one for Cook. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He gets 6 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down. New set of downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals are going to have the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Burrow on first down. Hits him on the in route. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch, so give him, it looks like the 27 on that completion. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
First down, Bengals.
Burrow from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
5 yards on the play. That's another Bengals first down. First and goal at the
Brown
30-yard line.
will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
The third down pass. An 8-yard loss. It's fourth and goal.
And on fourth down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. McPherson's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Here's White on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they're going to face third down.
The coverage by Demetrius Knight.
Throw here, third down. It's his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
We'll have him gain about a handful there. Stop made by Barrett Carter. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, Allen. Right back to Kincaid, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 48.
Again, Allen to the air. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. He's at the 30, the 10. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead.
41, Bills 24. Jake Bailey.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's White on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Back to the air. It's Allen after the pick. He's got this complete to Dameon Pierce. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 5.
Allen setting up play action. As his go-to, it's Kincaid. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Allen looking to throw. Short pass brought in. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Dax Hill up for the stop.
A gain of 4.
Allen on third and short. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Pierce takes it straight ahead, and he has enough room to gain about 4.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They'll go right back to Pierce. And he'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
It's a designated keeper for Allen. And they're turned away on third and short. Actually might have lost a yard. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They'll go. Allen. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Bills.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter.